Okay, everybody, so I have been giving it some thought. I think realistically, the next steps here, now that we've acquired the eSIM, optimally, it's probably time for more quests to get some free defense levels, as it were. The other thing I know I alluded to in a previous video was I wanted to do Hunter. That's part of the reason we got to 45 range, is so we could wield Gray Chins. Because I planned on doing Hunter Rumors for a while, and I know those are part of the tasks you can get. But I want to be able to teleport around for that. Need lots of teleports, and I didn't really want to go buy runes. I want to just craft them. Still waiting on the Guardians of the Rift changes to come through. They should be coming through very soon, but they're still not in quite yet. So want to wait to do the crafting until then, because I want to get 6 levels there. So I think what this means with all that stuff, basically putting things off until the Guardians changes come through in a week or so, hopefully. I want to go back to Slayer in the Wilderness. It should be pretty chill right now. It's early on Tuesday morning here. So we don't have a task at the moment, but let's go get a task from, what's her name? Crystalia, I believe, and see what we have in the Wilderness. We're actually pretty close starting to get points, so I would be interested in a Wilderness task. I guess we cannot see how many we've already done. 115 Ice Giants. Okay, great. And I think, I don't remember if this will be the one where we get points. We have 30 points, so we can skip a task if needed. This obviously is an important one to get the Slayer Helm. And there's some other stuff as well, but this is probably the first one we get, assuming we should be around there. And I think we get lots of points for Wilderness tasks, and I think we'll start getting points now, but let's go kill some Ice Giants. There's 66 magic here in the Wilderness. A little Ice Giants task here. Not doing the Wilderness Slayer Cave just for kind of ease of things right now. Certainly don't think we have the capacity to be getting out of that stuff. Still going through all the blighted supplies we got from the agility grind, so 66 magic and 40 Slayer. Look at that. Basilisks and some dogs, apparently. And 64 hit points. These all have happened within like 10 seconds of each other. Very fun. Dopamine goes up. Levels go up. Okay, Ice Giants task done. That is 5 Wilderness tasks, so we will now begin getting points. I had been wondering where we were at. So that's awesome. That'll really help us kind of snowball these Slayer points just to get some blocks and skips set up at these early levels. I do also have to say, man, this magic rework has been awesome. It made this task go so quickly. We were using Fire Bolt at 66 magic, and our max hit with this rag gear, no prayers, nothing, was a 24 on those Ice Giants. So that went really, really quickly. Really happy with it. But yeah, let's go. We're trying to get back to the Enclave here just to heal up. But let's go get our next task from Crystalia, and we'll see what's what, because the Slayer Wildy streak has been excellent. No, this guy just teleported me. No. We just got... Come on, guy. We just got there. That's funny. Now we have to go find it again. That's very funny. If nothing else, we'll just get close to 20 Wilderness and go teleport there, but I'm very glad I was recording for that. Alright, there we go. Nobody leaving this time. But okay, let's restore our stats here and then go see Miss Crystalia over in Edgeville. Okay, and here we are, and our next task for points is 71 spiders. Okay, need to give that some thought. That's very, very quick. We could also try one of the Wildy bosses. Stats should be borderline for it. It's really the gear that I don't know we would have. Particularly the Slayer mask, or the black mask, I should say. That really makes a large difference. 20 or 15, I forget which one, percent DPS. So let me do some looking and we'll see. We might just do easy peasy spider task. We might try to get a little crazy with it. Check back in here in just a second. Okay, guys, checking back in. We have made our decision here. I don't think we have the levels necessary to do Vedion, or not Vedion, Spindle, and it's less about our actual strength and attack levels and the defense and stuff, and it's more about the prayer. We don't even have Piety unlocked, so that's a big miss on DPS there. I mean, that's obviously 25% there, along with 15-20% from the Slayer Helm. So I just don't think we have it between those two items. If we had one or the other, I would go do it, but we do not. So we're just gonna stick around here and nuke these spiders for a bit. Shouldn't take very long at all. We'll get our 25 points and we'll go on to the next task. So we'll check back shortly. Okay, so spiders task done really quickly. We did obviously no loot or anything, but we did get spooned a Laren's key, and we did grab a Slayer level, so 42 Slayer now. Continuing to work on those levels, and we're just going to use this so that we can hopefully get somewhere a little closer to level 20 Wilderness. But let's go grab another task, another 25 points gained, so we have 80 points already. That's big help to us to kind of boost these Slayer things to start off with. Okay, here we go. Assignment number 7, 95 Fire Giants. Real nostalgic. That's where we got our rune scimitar from. But yeah, we will go knock that out. Should be pretty quickly with their water weakness. That should be as quick as the Ice Giant task, I would think. There we go. Strength level while we're killing the mammoths here. 70 strength. That is a nice round number. We are going to go ahead and switch to defense here. Start working towards 60 so we can equip our defender. There's... Never mind. There's a 47 defense. I did not know we were that close. Okay, I did not do that on purpose, I promise. That's funny. I also did miss we got to 45 Slayer just a little bit ago, but that unlocks nothing for us, so I didn't get too concerned about it. But 70 strength now to help us really max out some of those numbers. I know that with a strength pot earlier, we were maxing a 20. I'm not sure what our max would be now, and that was a max without any prayer or anything. So 19's obviously on our max, but really making some good progress here. I do think, just to kind of check in where we're at in terms of wanting to keep our combat level low for the wilderness, I think we're kind of in the end game of that now. I'm not too worried about it for the wilderness bosses, because I'll just be using the alt scouting method, so I should be able to tele out of there no problem. We managed to do that wilderness agility course while I was still quite a low level, had quite a few people that couldn't attack me, and that started us off with a nice little 3 mil cash stack, give or take. Got us all these supplies to start off with. So I think now we're good to just kind of start leveling without being too concerned about any of that stuff. So that is the plan right now. And task number 9 is going to be magic axes. That is all the way up in the hut. I know there's PKers and stuff that go up there. I also don't know if we need a lock. I think we need a lock pick to get in here, so that actually won't really be too bad, just running back and forth, and we'll just make sure to not really ever have anything on us that can get PK'd. One item, though, that we need to do that I had forgotten about. Gonna make a bit of an investment here now that we are at, or past, I should say, 45 defense. So we are going to go ahead and teleport up to Relica and get ourselves some barbarian helmets. You need 45, I believe it's this guy. You need 45 defense to wear these, so could not before. We want the Berserker. I think they're all 78k. Yes, so we will invest, what is that, $250,000, and we'll get all of these. Oh, I thought I bought the same one twice. I was panicking for a second. Obviously, you can see Berserker Helm for melee, Archer Helm for archery, and Farseer Helm for mage. These will be our best in slot helmets probably for a while. unless we're using a prayer setup or unless we are, once we get the Slayer Helm. But we should be able to wear all these now, right? Oh yeah, that's a good wieldy setup. Look at that. And just make sure I'm not missing anything to wear these. Archer Helm, good. Archer Helm, good. Cool. All right. And these are rebuyable, so they're easy. I mean, they're a little costly, but they are easy for us to get here if we were to lose anything in the wilderness. So let's go kill some magic axes. Well, it finally happened. There was a guy just camping the lever, which is hilarious. So we need to go get some more of our rag gear, but no big deal. 49 defense. After we got PK'd, we can get our looting bag back as well. And after a quick trip to the monastery to grab some more monk robes and a trip... Oh, look at that, 46 Slayer. Let's go. After a quick trip to the monastery to grab more monk robes and a quick trip out to Berthorpe to buy some more climbing boots just to stock up on. It's like it never even happened, so we'll just be hanging out in here, keeping prey from melee up, and 91 more to go. Alright, there's the magic axe task done. Now, one thing I cannot remember is, I don't remember if you get a bonus for your 10th task in the wilderness. I guess let's go get a task and find that out. Hopefully we don't get PK'd here at the lever again. I think I can actually, I completed the easy diary, so can I switch this now? There we go, hey! Alright, I did not have that on before. Alright. Look at this guy, dirty PKer. Boo to PKers. Boo, sir. Boo on you. Anyways. 10th assignment will be... Ice Warriors. Okay, that's easy peasy. That's just up in the corner up here. Same place we got the Ice Giants, but I think it's even easier, so we just need to go to Pharaoh, teleport around until we get here, and then we are good to go. Alright, and this guy should finish the task, so let's see if we do get bonus points. Yeah, 125, that's for sure a bonus. So, cool. So this is really a lot of points here at Wildy Slayer. It's pretty impressive. So, enjoying doing this. I think this is a good way to kind of turbocharge those points early on in the account. And then once we have a higher Slayer level where we actually want to get some of the tasks, like you know, DKs or something else where we actually want to be there, we can just skip pretty aggressively to get those things. So really a nice use of Wildy Slayer here. Ooh, this is actually something I'm excited about. 84 Chaos Druids. I believe there's Chaos Druids, I think, still over by the altar, but we are going to be under Edgeville. I've been thinking of doing this just not even on task, just in general for a while. Chaos Druids give you a great amount of herbs as an Ironman, so we are going to gear up for just a basic melee setup here, and we're just going to be going right underneath Edgeville to kill some Chaos Druids. I'm excited to see what we end up with from this task in terms of herbs to kind of help start jumping those levels up a little bit. Whoa, okay, that was fast. Didn't even realize the task was over. It took a little less than 15 minutes to do all that. The 10-minute timer barely even ran out. So let's get out of here, and then once we are in the non-wilderness, we are safe now. Good, good, good. See what herbs we got. Some Renars. Just some decent little stuff, but nothing crazy. Hopefully we can get a longer task. I don't know, that was like 64 or maybe 80 or something. 84, there we go. 84 Chaos Druids. If we could get a task of that with like 120 or 130 or something, that'd be awesome. But that was a very successful task. Let's go grab another. All right, Cristelia, what do you got? 78 bears. That would be RTO if we wanted to do that, but we certainly do not have the requirements for that. We do have some entangles and stuff, but I just don't think it's realistic to do. We don't have any kind of decent range stuff, so we will just be killing regular old bears right by Pharaoh's Enclave, I think is the fastest spot to take care of that. So let's go murk some bears. 52 defense and 48 Slayer all in one. Lesser Naguas. That means we can do Perilous Moons at some point, but we're a ways off from that. So just a few more bears here to kill, and then we'll be on to our next task. I think I'd like to get for sure to 50 Slayer today. We'll see what we do after that, but 50 for sure is the goal. All right, Cristelia, what do you got for me after that little bears task? Greater Demons. This one might suck. Crap, and that's a lot of them too. Okay, we'll need to give this some thought, think of the best way to do it, but this is going to be a slow and bad task. I guess I do have plenty for cancels. I'm going to do some looking and see what's what. We may cancel this. It's a lot, and this should be okay. I'm just not sure exactly what it would look like. So I'm going to do some research on it, and then we'll see if we want to cancel that or just grit our teeth and do it or what. But first kind of bad one, so we'll see what's what. Okay, we are going to give these a shot here. As you can see, we're in the Wilderness Slayer cave here. These guys have a lot of interesting drops. They drop lots of blighted supplies. They have an increased chance at Laren's keys, which Laren's chest has awesome resources for us. And they drop some blighted spell sacks and stuff, so a lot of cool stuff we can get here. I think we will try it out. We're still just in basic kind of rag gear. We have plenty of copies of all of our stuff in the bank. So we're going to give this a shot, and we'll see how well it goes. But we're going to hang out here at least for a while. Oh, actually got a collection log slot here, a Revenant Cave teleport. So that's fun, I guess. Okay, so we just grabbed our first Laren's key of this task. We're obviously pretty far in already, as you can see by the inventory maybe. We've actually profited food so far this trip. I did make the decision though that I was going to bank after every Laren's key just to have those ready, because there's so many good items we can get out of Laren's chest. I really don't want to lose the Laren's key. So I mean, if we look in here, we've already got just the one there, but that is what we're doing right now, is just banking after every Laren's key. We will see if we maintain that throughout, but for right now, that's the plan. All right, and there is 55 defense. We can now wear I believe that's the level required for the Nezzy helm, but 55 defense, a little more cautious now. We had to take a break for work and some other stuff. We're back at Slayer, and I am a little more nervous because we are here during peak time at the moment. Still haven't seen much of anybody, but we just got here 3 kills in, I guess, and yeah, we are here during peak time, so we'll see how this goes. There is the second PK of the day. Not too bad. It got stacked by like 4 or 5 team members there, so that was not going to happen, but at least managed to get through the majority of my supplies, so they didn't get really much of anything. And everything they got, I have plenty of spares of for now. So we'll just head back on in there after we hop worlds. All right, that is the end of this task. Let's see if we can't get out of here free and clear. If we can get out of here now, we only got PK'd once, which is a pretty decent trip, and we profited, again, assuming we get out of here in the next little bit. We will have profited actually quite a bit of blighted food. We did go through some of the blighted super stores, which those are going to be the bottleneck pretty clearly after going through here. Basically, the food is only for in case, you know, I were to run out at the last second or something. But awesome, so we did make it. Let's check in. That task took quite a while. I had to stop kind of in the middle, but also it was just a long task. So let's see what we have here. Once we deposit, deposit all this. There we go. So we kept everything in this front tab here. These teleports should be nice. I don't know exactly where these wilderness crabs teleport. I think that's for a boss later on. 160 gold bars will actually be a nice little bit of crafting XP. You can see that's 4,000, but we'll have some gems. I'll go ahead and put that back in its correct tab. I just moved them there to keep track. some blighted spell sacks to help us out with stuff later on, as well as anti-battle axes, and I think they're already in a different tab. Yeah, quite a few adamant 2Hs too, so that'll be nice for Giant's Foundry at some point in the future. So setting us up for some wilderness bossing in the future here, with Rev Cave teleports around the wilderness, and some blighted spells. So good progress, and we'll get the next task. Alright, Cristelia, what do you got for us? Chaos Druids, let's go. We're going straight under Edgeville, get some more Herblore equipment. And once we kill this guy, there it is, 50 Slayer. That was our goal for the day, so that is achieved. The big thing that 50 Slayer lets us do is we can now kill Bloodvelds. That is a task in the wilderness, so we can knock that out to start working on the medium wilderness diary, because a lot of things are locked behind that. I didn't even realize it when I was talking about it earlier today, but we didn't even have the option to go to any of the wildy bosses because you need the medium diary to do those. It unlocks some shortcuts all around the wilderness. It unlocks better loot tables for the zombie pirates if we want to go there to try to make money. So medium wilderness diary is on the agenda to get done sooner than later, but it feels good to have 50 Slayer done. That allows for some sizable unlocks, and it's always good to get a goal for the day accomplished in time. Oh, I have once again done the same thing. We are done with our Slayer task. Did not notice killed about, I don't know, 7-8 extras. So let's go see what Cristelia has for us for the 15th wilderness task. Alright, and Simon is 87 bears. Okay, easy peasy. We will just head right back to our enclave, because we still can't do, I know we can't do RDO, but just to check here on what we can and can't do, we can do that. Easy, easy, easy. Yes, we can do that now. Okay, we can do that right now. We need to do one quest, and then we can do the muddy chest, which is no big deal. Okay, well those are easy. We'll knock those out sooner than later. Alright, let's go kill 107 hill giants. Okay guys, you can see here we finished up that giants task, really no big deal. We are getting into some busier hours again, so I think it's time to be done with Wildy Slayer for a bit. Been having a good time doing it. The supplies and the money is good, but just ready to do something else for a little bit. We do have 50 Slayer, so we can work on getting the requirements for the medium diary. We need another 11 smithing levels, which should be gettable. But just to kind of lay out what the next plan is now that we've finished this up, I think long term what we're going to do is we are going to stay in the wilderness for Slayer until 58. 58 gets us to Cave Horrors. But for now, finishing this up, we have accomplished 50 Slayer, and the next task next time around is we still have not seen the rewards for Guardians of the Rift change, or not the rewards, but the mechanics for Guardians of the Rift haven't changed yet. So we are just going to be buying some law runes here to get our stack at a decent spot. So we will buy just a few hundred law runes, and then that way next time we will be starting that hunter grind that we hinted at the last time for Grey Chins. To start that, we need to do Eagle's Peak. You can see we were ready to start that. But once we do Eagle's Peak, we are going to start Hunter Rumors and start leveling up Hunter. Grab some Chin Champas along the way, most likely. Get us the level to maybe do some Implings if we want to go to Puro for some, rolls on bigger ticket items. But that is the plan for next time, is starting off with Eagle's Peak and then going into Hunter's Rumors for an undecided amount of time. We will see how long we go. But that is the plan. I'm glad we finished up our 50 Slayer plus 1 task grind. So glad that we were able to accomplish that. And thank you guys for sticking around.